long story short, I was in an ambulance for the first time of my life. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Linsha, aka Exotik Roots. So today it's just going to be a quick video with my tips or things to know before you travel to Peru. If you don't know, I just got married last December and we took our honeymoon trip to Peru. So I'm just going to give you like quick tips, things that you should know before you travel there. Without further ado, let's get started. First things first, Uber works. Don't waste your money in taxi, and I'm pretty sure like if you're booking an Airbnb or hotel, they will suggest that they pick you up from the airport, but you can just say, no fam, I'm good. Just book an Uber. Probably if you land in Lima, you'll come in at night because they have night flights. Just take a Uber, will bring you to your place. You don't have to think about paying the person. I'm just giving you a quick example on how cheap Uber was. When we just got there, we didn't know about it, so we asked our host from Airbnb to pick us up, and it costed us 70 soles. So $1 equals 3.3 soles. So it was $70. So then on our way back, we were like, no, we're good fam. So then we took an Uber and it costed us $40, 30 soles. So that's like 30 soles that you saved, and you can do a lot with 30 soles. You can even buy this shirt for 30 soles. Next thing that I wanted to talk about is phone plans. We tried at the airport and then they wanted to charge us like $50. Like, don't do it there, don't do it there. We took Claro. They have good phone plans and they're available around the whole country. So if you go to Lima, Cusco, or if you go like other places, you'll find Signal. And then they have plans for like 1 day, 3 days, 7 days, a month, or 2 weeks. And I don't think it was that expensive. I think it was like probably 20 US dollars. Next thing that you should know is that tap water is not potable, so make sure that you get a bottle of water as soon as you can when you just land, and then keep buying them. You can get them from the supermarket or any little mom and pop shops. You can get them there because if you wait until you go to a hotel or a restaurant, they will overprice you for it. So make sure that you just get your bottle of water beforehand. And they have like big 5-liter bottles, so you should be good for the day. And obviously you need a bigger bag. Like I had a backpack for my whole trip so I could fit my camera, my bottle of water, and everything else I needed. The best time to travel to Peru, like Lima, Cusco, would be during our summer. So let's say June to September-ish. And then they have shoulder months, which are like April and October. So during that time, the accommodations are cheaper and then there's less people. We went during April. We didn't have a lot of rain. If we did have rain, it would be like during the morning, so it should be just fine. It was a little bit chilly though. In Cusco, it was around like 18 to 20 degrees, so make sure that you always dress in layers and have like cotton fabric or wool fabric. I got this from the market and we got it at the San Pedro market. You'll see that in the vlog. In the same topic of clothing, forget about sandals, just buy nice comfortable sneakers, or if you do buy sandals, get ones that are comfortable, because there's a lot of walking, a lot of hiking, a lot of climbing. It's a whole body workout. Get some Spanish words under your belt, so disculpe, gracias, hola. You know, it's always nicer when you start the conversation in Spanish. I learned Spanish while I was in school, so that's the basic Spanish skill that I have. But yeah, just learn a little bit of Spanish before you go. Next up is bring your passport with you when you go out. If you don't want to bring it physically, get a photocopy of your passport, because most of the times when you're booking a tour, they will ask you for your passport number. However, you'll need your passport for Machu Picchu. They're really strict about it, and they have like different time slots that you can get in. If you book your flight to Peru and then you're planning on going to Machu Picchu, next thing that you should do is booking Machu Picchu, because they fill up pretty quickly. So if you have a specific day that you want to go to Machu Picchu, make sure that you book that beforehand. And another thing to note is if you're staying in Lima, say around Miraflores, there's a lot of things to do there. There's a lot of restaurants, you're closer to the beach, there's a lot of parks and like other activities to do. If you're staying in Cusco, stay around Plaza de Armas. Both of the cities have Plaza de Armas, but in Cusco, it's very central. If you book any tours during the day, they will drop you back at Plaza de Armas. Cusco. A little background about Cusco. Cusco is very humid and sometimes there's rain, and if you're not really protected, you can catch a cold. It's higher up on altitude, so there's less oxygen for you to breathe. Some people feel sick in their belly, or they're throwing up, or they have like massive headaches. For me, I was pretty fine. That's why they recommend taking an altitude pill or the coca leaf tea. It's supposed to help you with the altitude. So if you're planning on going to Peru, make sure that you get insurance, travel insurance. Because if you're like me, I never do, because I feel like I have perfect health. My husband, however, towards day 3 or day 4, he really had trouble breathing. He didn't like our Airbnb. It was very humid in there, and I feel like things would never dry. So then my husband had a cold and he kept coughing. The cough was crazy. So then when we went to Urubamba, which is lower in the altitude, so it should be easier for you to breathe, but then that night he wasn't feeling well at all. He was coughing a lot. So then we decided to call the doctor to make sure that they can go and check it out. Mind you, we're all the way in Peru. I don't even speak fluent Spanish, so I'm here with my phone, like I'm Google translating. I'm Google translating everything that I want to say. So I'm like, Google translate, and then I show. Google translate, and then I show. So then, anyway, long story short, I was in an ambulance for the first time of my life. And that shit is scary. This was an experience that I do not wish on anybody, because the only choice that you have is to be strong. I guess, I don't know what's scarier, like being the one that is sick or being the one with the person that is sick, because you don't know what's happening. You don't know how they, like, you see them hurting, but then you don't know how bad it is. So then you're imagining the worst. Anyway, it's not a good experience. So I mean, I'm glad that everything went well at the end, but the first couple of hours, I'm telling you, it was one of the most challenging times of my life. He was really not feeling well, so he had to be on oxygen, spend the night at the hospital. So that was our experience, and of course, hospital bills are never fun. So make sure that you get insurance, and mind you, it's super cheap to get insurance. If we had known before, like, we would definitely get insurance. So I'm telling you right now, don't make the same mistake that we did. Get insurance, and that's a lesson for me. And every time that I'm going somewhere far, get insurance. I can't suggest companies. If you have any suggestions, please let me know down below, because I'm new to this life. The last thing that I wanted to talk about is just setting your expectations for Peru. If you like adventures, it's a perfect place to go. There's always something to do. The Rainbow Mountain was definitely my favorite. You'll see that in the vlog as well. That was definitely my favorite. Machu Picchu was great. And then like visiting around, walking around, Miraflores have my heart. You know, you can just walk there. You can go to the parks and have a good time. It was really a fun trip. I really enjoyed it. So as I said, this is going to be my part 1. My part 2 will be in the next video. I didn't want the other video to be too long, so I hope you enjoyed my video. If you have any travel insurance recommendation, let me know in the comment below. And if you enjoyed the video, let me know as well. Do not forget to like, subscribe. Until next time, guys.